watching the karaoke.
Huh.
Happily.
I've been meaning to
I
go to
think
that
they-
karaoke.
I think they would have
Oh.
adopted him. They seemed quite happy with him. He wasn't doing anything because he doesn't do anything. He's not going to bite you. He's not got any teeth. um, yeah.
I miss having a dog.
See, but that's the thing with him. He looks like he's a but he'd actually go off with anyone.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Owen wouldn't. Owen's actually a lot more loyal, a lot
Mm-hmm.
more Velcro.
Well, he was a bit worried. We kept walking. I kept
Oh,
walking
okay.
him. That way, it was easier for him to deal with it if we kept moving.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
why I'm going to keep you.
Yeah.
Such a,
Look at him, and he's got good teeth too.
he does have very good teeth.
Yeah, they're nice and
well,
white.
he's young, so he's super young.
So, what did you think overall of the show?
I think it looked great. I think it was really good. It was really nice to see all the different periods together and see how they worked.
But
together.
these only came from 2015. That was the only old piece.
Mm-hmm.
So that is an old piece.
That's old.
That's
right?
very old. That's
Yeah.
the only, and I only brought that in because Sylvie wanted to do it. But
You can go
the
back
other
there.
ones are all 2012 and up to date. So that was it.
Well, that's still quite a stretch. That's 7 years.
Takes time to make
I
art,
know
to
it
make
does.
that much art, at least for me, right?
And you're making new art too.
I am. I'm making big, huge wall. Actually, this is small now. This size here. These are bigger than this. This is going to be considered small.
That's
So-
really ambitious, Gary.
But you know what? But not so much once you get kind of in the mode. It's easy to cover the ground, you know. Oh, there we go. No, they're good. They're good. If they knock something over, it's okay. There you go. So where are you going now?
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
I'm at my practicum site tomorrow in
Oh,
West Oakland.
oh.
But I have to be there around 7. I have to be there. But I'm there for 10 hours on a Sunday. I haven't had a day off in weeks. I'm like so fried.
Are you making any art anymore? Or are you?
No, I don't have time. I actually have a commission.
Do you want
I
to?
sat on. Couple of things. My eyesight's terrible.
That can work to your advantage.
Yeah, but I wear glasses and I can't, like, my fire, I know it says my fiery furnace and I can read that, but it's blurred.
Right.
So I'm short-sighted with an astigmatism because I have sideways and stuff most of the time, which is awkward.
I
and
know what you're
hate.
talking about. Yeah.
I also have really bad arthritis. And I'm in a lot of pain on the right hand. Like it looks worse on that hand. It looks really bad on that hand.
You know what's funny is nobody notices it unless you really point it out.
But it hurts on this hand.
Yeah.
So I think it's actually a combination of arthritis and carpal tunnel on that hand.
Oh yeah, you know I had that fixed.
That's what the doctor said. The doctor says if I can't like or something, then they can go and shave it.
Oh yeah,
yeah. And it's not a big deal operation. It's kind of a small operation.
Right.
But it kind of hurts to do things.
Yeah. That's what I had. If I held this like this, I was like, oh my God, I'd have to let it go.
See, it's not that. I can do that. But I can't do on that hand. I can do on this. I can't do that motion at all.
Wow.
Right. That hurts like shit.
Wow.
So I can't do that. And I didn't think it was that bad.
Getting old sucks, man.
I know. I didn't think it was that bad.
Sucks.
I went to the doctor because I haven't been to the doctor in years. And now I have Kaiser and you know, it's still a fortune because my job sucks. But I go to the doctor and he's really young. He's really nice. And he's like, well, you know, you're in pretty good shape, right? Like, you know, you're kind of okay weight. And,
yeah, no, you're good weight. You've always been a good weight. Yeah.
And
right.
You don't drink anymore and you don't smoke. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. but I've got arthritis, right? Like this ankle's always been bad. That's not new. That's really not. But this knee is horrible.
Everybody has some
and compared
arthritis.
to that knee, it's like, oh, it's really. This is the good knee, the real knee.
Huh.
This is the bad knee, the fucked up knee.
Huh.
That's why I can't run. Is that knee?
Not because of this unfinished tattoo.
No. But and so he looked at me and he looked at the hands and he just like do whatever range of motion. He's like, oh my God, you've lost over half of your range of motion. And I had no idea. I was like, oh, that's so horrible, right? And I'm like, oh my God, I've crippled my life now. But I figure, you know, if it's not in my hips and it's not in my back, that because my dad had both hips replaced. Like, then that's okay.
Well, I had my arm. I had this arm for just recently. It's gotten better, but I had almost no operation of this arm left.
And it makes you feel so vulnerable.
You are vulnerable.
I know. When the bad guy
just driving was like just shutting the door, reaching over, and doing everything with this hand, and you don't feel. You have to mask it. You know, you have to mask your fragility.
Yes, you do.
So that people still think you're tough.
In the zombie apocalypse, I'd be able to outrun people. Now I'm just gonna have to shoot them.
Right. Or you have to just convince them that you can outrun them. So it's like it's a waste of time to chase me because I'll outrun you. So what are you gonna do now?
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's and the zombie apocalypse, I think, is coming.
I think it's coming. I think it's close. It's okay. I've lived a long life. It's been pretty good. All right.
Are you okay staying here now with the whole Trump thing and stuff? Does that bother you?
No. The only thing that bothers me about it is I might not be able to stay. So it's a little indiscriminate.
It's bullshit. That is. And I tell her to get her things in order and become a citizen, because even so, I think these guys are doing all kinds of crazy stuff, and that they're, they might take citizenship away from anybody. So it doesn't really matter where you're from originally, because it's just, did you piss the government off?
He'll get in for another term. But there's no viable Democrat.
Bernie, but the thing is,
Bernie is not.
But wait a minute. But wait a minute. The thing is that I think there are viable people, but the thing is, the Democratic Party is corrupt at its core,
I agree.
and that's the problem there.
Yeah,
but so here's my criteria: is, are you sold out to the corporations? Right. And there's only 3 people that are running for the Democratic nomination that aren't. Marianne Williamson. I don't think she'll really make a good president. Right. The other one is Tulsi Gabbard, who I love, and then Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders, everybody's pitching he's the guy who brought all this shit to the forefront, and now everybody's like, that's a good idea, yeah.
Problem with Bernie is, will he live through 4 years?
I think he would, and I also think that the key is get him in, and then he can pick a good young person to follow him.
True. I hate that. See, he'll come. He's not a problem.
But why don't you like Bernie? What's wrong?
He's old.
That's the only reason?
No, because he's not relevant to a lot of voters.
But the irony is, all these young kids believe him, I mean, they believe what his...
No. What it is a whole bunch of young kids believe him.
I believe him.
And a whole bunch
I'm
of
not young.
Right.
Nobody in between.
It's nobody in between.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
But his message has never changed. It's solid.
I know.
He's not a flip-flopper.
1960s.
And that message is what good messages change?
No, they don't. But the implementation.
Treat other people the way you want to be treated, right?
But because you worked for Peachtree, the way that information is disseminated is so complex.
Yes.
That actually simplistic messages are incredibly strong. But they get corrupted through the way that they're disseminated. And Bernie has no control over that. He probably doesn't even have a clue how it happens.
Well, but no, I don't. I think you're wrong in that. I'll tell you why. Because he knows that change comes through the grassroots level.
Well, that's true.
And he has over 1 million people, boots on the ground, and he is the only one who said, look, not only do we need these changes, but I'm going to tell you how we're going to do it. And nobody else goes up there and says, I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. They're all like, well, we'll use the same old system that doesn't work. We'll turn those knobs and think we're going to do it.
It's like they're on.
It's a dog romper room.
I swear to God, someone gave his speed. It's like we must have gone through.
We could give them fentanyl if you want.
Please do, God. We're gonna have to
I think I think he's got. I mean, he's that grassroots thing. He's reviving something that is like evergreen.
No, I understand, but I also think that you are still gonna have somebody much younger.
Yeah.
Somebody who looks more vigorous,
Mm-hmm.
actually,
Mm-hmm.
to stand beside Bernie
Yep.
Sanders to actually make that attractive.
I agree.
You
I
know,
agree.
that's
Yeah.
the problem, right? Like you look at Obama when
Yeah.
he came into power, he was young, he was vigorous,
Yeah.
he had a message,
Yeah.
he was a breath of fresh air. If he ran now, he'd still win.
I don't know about that, but
well, they pulled Michelle.
on looks he does.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, they ran all over Michelle to stop him from winning. Right?
Uh-huh.
That's how they get him out of the race. But
Look, Bernie already said what his criteria was for a vice president, and it was she's probably going to be a woman.
Yeah.
She's going to be a young person.
well, then they won't get elected.
You don't think he would have a young woman running with him? I
Oh,
think it'd be a
he
dynamo
would, but
team.
I think that would mean that he wouldn't get elected. Are you kidding me?
No, I think it means that he would get elected and he'd kick the shit out of Trump because Trump is just going to be like, I'm a big baby and I'm going to say stupid things. But finally somebody would be smart enough to kind of be able to fight his message. You know,
he's obsessed with freedom in Alameda. I don't know.
Well, he's tasted it.
Are there lots of young, sexy Pomeranians in Alameda?
I'm not so fond of the bar choice that he made to go, but I guess
I think it was safe.
They do
better than go to the church.
They do have water there, and they have the little cup of bones out front.
No, it's better to go to the church ward. And he didn't go towards the taqueria.
If he'd have gone to the church ward, he'd have ended up in somebody's drink.
And the church ward, somebody actually might have stolen him and tried to sell him.
For a drink.
For a drink.
Just for a shot of tequila.
I'll sell him for a shot of tequila, a bottle. I hope he'd get a bottle.
Yeah, huh?
I don't know. You know, I still can't quite believe that no one shot Trump.
Or that he hasn't shot somebody.
Yeah.
He would not go to jail though if he did. He'd wiggle his way out of it.
And I thought he was going to really go down with all the Epstein stuff. I think they'd all go down. They're all dirty.
Well, look at how quickly that guy got taken care of. Before anybody else could get smeared, they quickly had him kill himself.
That's come to an end because they're smearing the British royal family on that.
Just Prince Andrew or whatever? Yeah.
But that's the thing with royals. Everyone's like, yeah, we.
Did you see the movie Eyes Wide Shut?
No.
You never saw Eyes Wide? You have to see Eyes Wide Shut.
It's probably streaming on Amazon.
Well, you should see it then because you know what? It's exactly like that Epstein thing. Yeah.
I still think that there's a whole lot more to come out of that.
I feel bad for all those girls that they thought that it was going to happen.
Oh, okay.
What's that? Yeah, but it's basically he's a fancy doctor and he gets invited. He gets kind of penetrates the upper echelon party people and everything, and then he hears through somebody about this party, and you have to dress up and you have to have a mask.
Oh, I have seen part of this.
Okay, and he goes to that thing and he's like,
and then
"Whoa!"
someone dies, don't they?
No, that's at the beginning. That's when but then he goes to this party and everybody's wearing masks and they're all
Yeah.
dressed up wearing hoods like they're
Right.
Satan worshippers, and then they're naked women, and it's kind of like a
Right.
serious debauchery. And,
Serious.
but he has just the code to get into the house, and he showed up in a taxi cab, which is a dumb fuck thing to do because none of those people
Right.
come in taxi
Right.
cabs. And then they call him to this room, and then he's surrounded by all these people, and they're like, take your mask off. First, they ask him for another code name, and he doesn't have it. And they're like, take your mask off. And he has to unmask himself. And he doesn't know anybody who's in the room wearing masks.
that's
And then they
weird.
make him strip and everything. Yeah. So they humiliate him and expose him.
Oh,
So,
interesting.
but it's kind of like that Brian Epstein thing where it's like you whatever your flavor of freakness is, you can bring it
Right.
there and it can occur there without
Right.
any kind
And
of
it's all about that money,
repercussions.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, and it's really hard. It crossed the line when the girls were underage, but it didn't cross any line when the people were adults. Because people do that shit in Burning Man all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
Right,
I mean, with the exception of like maybe killing people.
With the exception,
just that kind
well,
of
I
thing.
don't know. A couple of people always die at Burning Man every year.
The only one that rings in my mind is the guy who ran into the Burning Man.
Yeah, well, people.
Remember that guy?
Yeah, somebody died this year as well. Though.
They did?
They did. Drug related.
Oh, okay, OD.
Right.
But the Burning Man guy was just like what a way to go. He just ran straight into the Burning Man.
I have 3 pieces of sculpture that I designed at Burning Man this year.
Really?
Yeah, really.
This year that you designed?
I drew the concept drawings for them.
That's awesome.
It is awesome. My friend Dana is one of
Why is that not? Why aren't those drawings on the walls of a gallery?
I don't own them. I was paid to make them.
That's okay.
Drawings, so.
Wow. Oh, so it was somebody else's idea and you drew.
It was the elephant. It was the man, the tall man with the wheat that I did a couple of years ago. And then it was the memorial to Larry Harvey.
Wow.
I really wanted to go. So.
Wow, that would have been of course you should have gone.
The mammoth is going back to Las Vegas, and I'm going to try and go to the reception in Las Vegas.
That's great.
I don't know when.
That's great.
Is, but I think I have a picture of the mammoth.
Let's see it. I want to
show
it.
I don't have a picture of the drawing because I don't say these things. So.
Wow, that's awesome, though.
Oh yeah, no,
I mean, you should claim that as part of your portfolio piece. I think. Foxy lady.
Don't see your dick. He's not a foxy.
Crazy dog. Hey, Cochino, come here, boy. Come here. He's your old silly dog.
Easy.
He's a silly dog. Little fat football with legs. That's what he is. That's what he is, a little boy. That's what he is, huh?
But he's easy.
Like
He
hanging out
don't
with me.
run. Okay, this is the mammoth. Is there a good picture of it?
Oh, so silly dog. So sweet.
The memorial to Larry. But that's a pretty standard thing. But it's made out of a lot of old books and stuff like that.
Wow.
I did the concept drawing for it.
Wow.
And Larry Harvey is the guy who started Burning Man.
Let me see if I can put this in front of the camera. And so how did it that they asked you to do that?
Dana was a good friend of Larry's, and
that's awesome.
Concept drawing for it. And there's lots of old books there, and there are these Chinese lanterns made out of old books because he loved to read.
Yeah.
So that was one of them.
That is great.
It looks really good, actually. That's beautiful. Actually, that's beautiful. She did. But this is the mammoth. Actually, is that the best picture? Ooh, there are lots of pictures. So there's that picture.
Wow.
There's that picture.
Oh, okay. Can you click on that one? I want to. Yeah. That's a good time of day to see. If you turn it sideways, does it work? Okay, there we go. Wow. It's the woolly mammoth. I want to put it in front of the camera.
Yeah.
And the color is from light or from?
Yeah, I think they had different colored lights on it.
Wow. That is epic.
And it's huge. This Girl Scout in Las Vegas contacted my friend Dana about it. And apparently there's a whole lot of mammoth fossils around Las Vegas. It's a national park. And so for her senior year project, she wanted to build a giant mammoth. And my friend Dana is an amazing metal worker. And so Dana did all the metal work on the mammoth. And it's
Oh my God. That is
gorgeous.
Wow,
Yeah,
that is
I've seen that.
It's
amazing.
amazing.
Look what I got here.
God, you know, it's so incredible.
Guitar concept drawing.
It's so incredible.
Yeah.
It's so amazing.
It's amazing. It's beautiful.
Jacqueline, you're super gifted.
Well, I didn't make it. I just drew it. To
Well,
start
you
with.
know, I mean,
So,
tell that to
Look at
people.
The other drawings.
Oh,
that
these-
Andy did.
Let's see.
these drawings Dana and I worked on. I'm trying to see. I always really like that one. These are just copies because there was this big piece that was commissioned up in. Oh, so this piece is not that one.
These are the actual drawings?
No, these
Good.
are photocopies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
that
they don't
piece
splurge.
also went to Burning Man as well.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
And then combination of these pieces is in Hayes Valley, actually, at the moment.
Where's that camera?
Did you use a model for this? Hey, come here. Straight out of your head.
Where is the book?
Where's books? Yes, I can do. No, I just drew them out of my head. Actually.
Where's Foxy?
Again?
No.
Oh, all right. That's the end of this stream.
Can you hold it?
Yes, I can hold him. Give me him. That's the end of this stream. Again, hold on, buddy. Hold on. So we lost a dog for the second time, and that's what happens when you got friends with dogs. Anyway, I love dogs, but mine usually come when I call them. And Foxy ran away twice today. Anyway, this here is at Autobody Fine Art with my good friend Jacqueline, who was showing us killer shit that she drew up for plans that were done at Burning Man. And this is the last day of my show here. So thanks. Come back. There's a lot of craziness out there, but I think we're going to end the stream. So did you find him? Oh, here they come. All right, come back. Maybe we won't end the stream. Maybe we're going to, so I'm not going to end the stream then. I'm going to go ahead and continue it. That dog, why didn't you put something on the block of the doorway there? Oh, okay. So the door's closed? Oh, okay. All right. There we go.
It doesn't make any noise when he goes down.
We only got 30 minutes, so. So sit down here. Let's finish this. That was, you're doing some good stuff.
This one.
Let's see. Show it in front of the camera first.
I don't know if it got in.
How big is that supposed to be?
It's
Standing.
about 17 foot tall.
Wow.
So, but Dana's
Wow.
amazing.
It reminds me of those puppets that are at those. Where's the fair that has the big? It's a parade, and they do those big, huge puppets.
Oh, I know.
In France.
Is it in France?
I think it's French.
It's amazing, but it kind of looks like those.
France, and they have this dragon.
I have
the
all
dragon
kinds, people, and
going through the city.
yeah.
It's like a pig thing.
Yeah. Which would tie it into Burning Man.
I thought that it was a Catholic thing, wasn't it?
Catholic
I'm kidding.
things. Right. Let me see if I can find a picture of
That's
that.
funny.
I know.
I
And
think
this is exactly what we thought it was going to look like. The way that it is there.
it's amazing.
It's amazing.
yeah.
I actually have not seen it made.
Where was it produced?
Las Vegas. She went out and made it in Las Vegas.
Okay, and then they
So-
didn't have far to take it.
No, and then it's going back to Las Vegas because it's going to be permanently installed in the national park there,
That's the best.
isn't it?
Is your name going to be able to be
No.
attached to it at all in any way, shape, or form?
Not at all.
She should have a list of
She
people
does,
who
and she
worked
forgot
on
to
it.
Put my name on
No.
it. Yes.
Okay, well that's going to be in my little in my show here. At least you get one prop. I mean, maybe only 30 people will see the stream,
Right.
but,
No, but that's fine.
Phoebe, I'm gonna open
wow.
this.
Hey, warum? Was machst du?
What does that mean?
Du hast Weinrote.
I don't want red. I don't drink red.
Well, there you go.
All right, go
It's
ahead.
open anyway.
Uh,
Yeah. It was
Okay,
open.
so this is the piece in the.
pour me a little bit then.
That's the piece in the haze palette that I designed.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's gorgeous. It's really beautiful. Can you drug Foxy as well? Because really, I just feel he's on a roll, and
I think you can't trust him anymore.
I
I think he
can't.
needs to lose his little doggy things.
He's gonna lose his privilege.
Well, Sylvie, that was a good show.
And thank you
It's
for
over now.
capturing Foxy again.
Yeah. Thanks for noticing that he was gone again. He was just waiting to leave.
He's just horrible.
So tomorrow back and I'm going to do another shoot before we stake this down. I'm going to do a walkthrough. I'm going to do a walkthrough shoot.
What time?
I don't know, probably in the middle morning day or something.
3 to 6 is the class.
Okay, so I'll do it before 3 then.
Yeah.
And then I'll probably take a couple of these pieces on pedestals. But I'm going to do a video of me walking around and just a last
I'm
thing
leaving
here.
at 12
Okay, that's the piece in the haze.
You don't have to be here for
to
it.
San Francisco.
That's
Well,
great.
I have all the easels stored,
Yeah.
and I need to bring them out.
Okay. Wow, that's great.
Isn't it lovely?
Yeah, man. If I had a house, I'd want one in the backyard.
Well, some guy up in Napa bought the male version.
Ah.
Of this.
Okay.
Sylvie, what were you saying? That tomorrow what?
I'm leaving at 12.
Oh, and
Uh-huh.
just
Before I leave,
Uh-huh.
I need to bring the easels out.
Okay.
So if you don't want those easels and tables,
Oh, okay. All right.
you.
So I got to do it before 12.
Yeah.
Owen just peed, didn't he?
That's the peed. He had to pee.
It's okay. At least he didn't escape. I
That's
think
all
I'd
right.
rather have one that pees on everything. than
Yeah,
one
yeah,
that
yeah,
tries
yeah.
To give its mother a heart attack by running away.
Wow.
He
So-
will come to my boyfriend's voice.
Oh, huh.
He won't come to mine.
Well, he must have given him something to make
Look
that
at
happen.
it. It's like, I don't know what it is.
Fentanyl, maybe?
I don't know.
Cocaine? A burrito, probably, something like that.
Foxy, well, he got his flea meds last night, so I suppose he's feeling juice.
Okay, that's it for this stream. Thank you.
Thank you for putting up with all the
Yes,
dog
thank you
stuff.
for all the dog stuff and coming and seeing the show and listening to me and Jacqueline bullshit. And that's it for episode 20 of Populence.
All right.